Pokemon Sword and Shield have been out for a good while now, and you have been listening to the soundtrack non-stop. And you are not alone, my friend, cause I have too. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? Nevertheless, this means that I have garnered a great deal of opinions about the different music tracks from these games, and it is my pleasure to present them to you in this extremely thought-provoking, funny, well-edited, well-scripted and downright inspirational top 10 video. These games have a lot of great music, and you can really tell how much work the composers Go Ichinose and Minako Adachi has put into making these games sound like totally new and unique Pokemon experiences. We even got some music written from the legend himself, Toby Fox, in these games, which is not only an honor to him, but also to us as Pokemon fans. I don't want to waste your time, so let's try to get this going quickly. Just remember that this list is based on my opinions only, and that life on Earth is really hard sometimes. But for now, let's sit back, get your feet under the blanket and take a good old sip of that sweet cup of tea. Number 10. Route 10. This song makes me feel really conflicted. I feel like it shouldn't be here since it basically revolves around the same motif that just repeats and repeats. Yet, this song just gives me a feeling that I struggle to overlook. It sounds so dramatic, yet nostalgic and exciting. It sets the tone perfectly for this rugged, blizzardy environment. Very fitting for this supposedly challenging last stretch. I do nevertheless admit that I find it disappointing how it doesn't do more, cause I feel like this song has so much potential. I get that the route is short and all, but still, why not just add a little more spice to it? Or, even more preferably, make the entire route longer, like a Victory Road of some sort. But I guess Victory Roads ain't a thing anymore, right? Conclusively, we can still congratulate Unova on having the best Route 10 music. But hey, I love you too, Alola. Number 9. Beed's Battle Theme. Oh yeah, it is that guy, that theme and that bass. You know you're an asshole when you have your own theme shouting your own name in the song. This sounds like it came straight from the depths of Unova, which I at least definitely see as a positive. Although I do find the song to be a little bit confusing and chaotic at times, hence the reason it's not higher, I still absolutely love some of the stuff it has going for it. Mainly being the super funky bass and that very memorable bead melody. You know what I'm talking about. Number 8. Hop's Final Battle. This is a weird ass song, but I like it. In the words of Pokely, it sounds like a mix between Sonic the Hedgehog, Street Fighter, and some weird Cuba dancing or some shit. Anyway, I couldn't agree more. Like seriously, listen to this. Listen to how the audience claps with the music. It is so awesome. It is really fitting because as far as I understand, Hop, like his brother, was really good at getting a crowd with him. But anyway, great song, a lot more enjoyable than its ordinary battle theme, that's for sure. Number 7. Glynds Tangle. First off, can I just say how awesome this was? God damn it, this was definitely one of my favorite moments from the game. I just wish it was longer, but darn, while it lasted, it was so charming. Lurking around in this dimly lit forest with Impidimps peeking out from the trees. Oh my god, I love Impidimps, by the way. Just look how cute it is and at the same time so, you know, cool. And it was also really cool how the mushrooms started glowing when you touched them. And by the way, shout out to Balanlea for maybe the prettiest Pokemon town ever. This song perfectly encapsulated the essence of this Alice in Wonderland-like location. It definitely sounds like something Danny Elfman could compose, being cute and playful, yet still keep a spooky and unsettling spirit. Great work! Number 6. Saxophone City. How can you not just love Motostock City's theme music? It is basically Slateboard City, just with a lot more of this and this in it. And I love me some good old Slateboard City. And saxophones. Ultimately, I gotta say this is one of the only town themes in this game that truly stands out for me. It has so much personality and charm. It simply sounds very Pokemon and really complements the lively nature of this industrial Manchester-like city. You can even hear the steam engines going on in the background, which I think is a real nice touch. Although I might have wished for this location to be a little bit longer, or at least that more of the locations were available. Let me in! Let me in! I still believe this is one of the most well thought out and intelligently crafted cities in Pokemon so far, and this song definitely doesn't destroy that impression. Number 5. Winden. For all you out there claiming Motostroke City is London, well, you are just straight up spitting lies, my boys. Cause if this doesn't sound like London to you, well then what the hell actually does? But seriously, this song is probably the one that has grown the most on me since I first heard it. It just gets better and better every time I hear it, and I don't think I will grow very easily tired of it either, cause it is relatively long in comparison to a lot of other town and city themes in this game. I really respect the attention to detail and variety in this song. This isn't just a cold city song, or just an industrial site. Nah, my boy. It works as a celebratory theme, hence the happy vibe, but also fits this city's very metropolitan essence. Some of the melodies they got going here are absolutely outstanding, especially this super uplifting part coming about here. Oh my god, how godly. A perfect throwback to one of the most recurring musical motifs in the game. And then this? You think it's gonna explode again, but then it just casually breaks down into that amazingly satisfying elevator-like sound. No, seriously guys, this song is super great. So detailed, melodic and charismatic. Thanks Game Freak, god tier music. Number 4. Slumbering Well. I know you all saw this one coming. Slumbering Well have become one of the most popular songs from these games in the Pokemon community, and with very good reason. I guess we all were expecting something more similar to regular forest themes from the past games when going into the Slumbering Well. It would be perfectly reasonable to just have an ordinary creepy theme here, you know, like Petalburg Woods or something like that. But Slumbering Well just said, nah fuck that, I'ma be a masterpiece. I think this song will be really nostalgic some years from now. It even sounds a little nostalgic now, which is kinda crazy considering how brief this game has been out. It is a different and unexpected song, cause firstly it sounds simply beautiful, but when those violins come in, it just creates this extra layer of magic. And of course the Sashian and Samacenta solo that comes after a while is really cool and of course fitting. This song just got me really excited for what was to come, and I gotta give it credit for that. Number 3. Stow on Side. And now for what has grown to become one of my favorite town themes in all of Pokemon. I am so in love with this song, you have no idea. It is happy and upbeat, but still gives off a mature vibe. But to be honest, it is simply the complexity of this song that puts it so high for me. It is so brilliantly put together, from the flute in the foreground to all the amazing details that support it. The drums have the perfect sound, you have this guitar doing its thing, and most importantly, this super catchy bass that perfectly backs up the main melody, and consequently makes the song 10 times better. This song just gives me so great vibes, which almost feels a little weird considering how desolate this place is. I can't help but compare it to Male City either though. The resemblance is uncanny, which is a great compliment considering Male City also is one of my all-time favorite town themes. Check out my top 10 town themes video for more on that. Number 2. Gym Leader Theme. If this theme isn't included when Rillaboom gets confirmed for Smash, well, then I don't know what to say. This song is definitely the most different gym leader theme we have. It totally sounds like something you could hear in a nightclub in Moscow at 3 AM. And that is exactly why it is so hype. Just listen to this! But the best thing about this song is, of course, the shouting fans in the background that comes when someone's down to their last Pokemon. It is just so immersive and really cool, I love it. I'm very careful about which gym leader themes I deem as the best, because there are so many great ones, but I am 100% positive that this one checks into my top 3, and maybe even more. However, when it comes to the gyms themselves, this game is definitely number 1. The immersion just gets so much better when you actually battle in front of a big crowd, rather than just casually beating the gym leader in a storage unit without any witnesses. You've played Pokemon before, you know what I'm talking about. Now before we get into the number 1 spot, let me tell you some of the songs that I considered putting on the list, but didn't quite make it. Eternatus has a great battle theme that low-key reminds me of Giratina's theme, which is great. The wild area basically does nothing wrong, it just isn't very catchy or anything, but still great. Hulbury is very lively and cool. Churchester is super relaxing and very beautiful. Pierce's battle theme is rocky, which I of course like. And the chairman's battle theme is very epic, though a little bit cliché. Number 1, Marnie's battle theme. I would assume most people would like to see the gym leader theme at the first spot, but since this is a personal list, Marnie's theme has gotta come first for me. This is the perfect theme for Marnie, and I was rather surprised when I first heard it. You know, judging by her appearance, you would expect something more within the lines of the ordinary Theme Yell song, or at least something a little bit dark and edgy. But this song is the sweetest and most charming song ever, wow! Considering how sweet and charming it is, we could definitely say the song is a perfect representation of Marnie, cause she is adorable. But with its lead instrument being an electric guitar, the song is also highlighting her background as a hard-headed punker. And this one also has crowds yelling in the background, this time being her trusty fan club Team Yell, which of course is really cute. This song is just very catchy, melodic and representative of Marnie, and I can't seem to stop listening to it. And in short, that's why it's my favorite music track from Pokémon Sword and Shield. Now naturally, we probably have some favorite tracks from this game of your own, so feel free to tell me what's your favorite theme down in the comments, and why you like it. Other than that, yes, I am back. I know I've been gone for a good while, but Army Service is now over. I have relearned Premiere Pro and Photoshop and regained a lot of the motivation for making videos. So I am really excited to continue this channel, and I hope you look forward to more content from me in the future. I love all of you. Now with that said, I wish you a very good day and so long, Thedekuseeds. Oh my god, it felt good to say that.